Hakuna Matata. What it do? This your boy ELOOO, and you already know we back in the building on Sip This Coffee with your boy. Let me get this first take. My wife got this cup from the Lion King musical. That's what we was. I've been on a little mini vacation. This episode is called The Mini Vacation Stay Away from Social Media. Hey man, we back at it. Y'all know how we do. We got our bulletin points set up. We just been kicking and grooving. We was able to be a guest onto another podcast. Shout out to my boy Watto. Y'all go check out that podcast with your boy ELOOO on it, Watto. It was a dope experience for the simple fact I've done over 100 interviews on people in this community. I've never been interviewed. And I still feel like it's some more I want to go in depth with, you know what I'm saying, on some things. But I'm gonna let the interviewees interview me, and we'll see if they can bring out some real stuff, because I'm a real Longwood Folk Pills baby. I really done been around here in the community for a lot of years. I really done a lot of things. I really grown up. I really was a little boy when I was a little boy, and I've been a grown man since I've been a grown man. So it's always conversations to have with me. So like I said, on my podcast, I come on here and we talk sports, we talk life, we try to get the community right. We try and, you know, let y'all know that the Hurricanes ain't bad big, we better, huh? That's what we do on this show. Man, we just kick it, man, on some grown man level type stuff, because, you know, it's a beautiful thing in the community when I see guys that I know was living another lifestyle. We done been nose to nose and stuff in the other lifestyles. And then I see them coming around, and they come around and they like, man, I've been watching you for a minute. I've been seeing you change, and I'm stepping with you now. That's a blessing, man. That's a true blessing, man. So shout out to them. I actually seen one of my childhood friends recently post, and he was high level into the other side of the world. He was like, man, I'm a man. I ain't gang no more. To me, that's deep and powerful, man. And them the reasons that we on this podcast. I ain't saying this actual episode, these episodes that I've been doing is why these people doing this, but I know they hearing and seeing, so I'm going to continue to deliver. These youngsters out here, it's just a confusion state that they in. And we all done been there if you done been there. You know what I'm saying? And only thing it take is the proper leadership, proper guidance. You got jits out here committing crimes to make money. I guarantee you, if you showed them the proper way to make some real money, they're going to be head first at making that real money. You just can't, you know, penny pinch them. It's not going to be exciting if they coming from fast money. You got to understand, man, in that other world, some guys make so much money in one day doing illegal activities. And I know you like, man, no. Listen to me. If you could present a person to make quarter, half, or more than what they was doing illegally, again, that I ain't say that you got to completely show them how to make more. I say a quarter, a half, or more of what they was making illegally. I think you got a good chance of running somebody from out of the streets and that other world who, you know, done really been through some things, you know, who done really did some time, had to fight for their name and their freedom, you know, who done really buried homeboys and family members and all this type of stuff, who done really been harassed by the police, like, who really in the game books, and, you know, the name hold weight in these courtrooms and stuff. And when I say that, I mean they get enhancements on charges, bro. I know everybody around here whiffily, off in the public, y'all out here slinging fingers and, you know, gang banging your set, all that there. But understand this here, that's what make these federal RICO charges easy when we speaking on the celebrities and stuff, because y'all putting the enhancements on yourself. And I know a lot of y'all ain't been to that fur point to understand that, you know, you self-proclaiming these gangs and self-proclaiming these names of destruction out here, them people gonna use them same things against you in the courtroom and add enhancements to your charges. Yeah, that's how that go. And I know I was young and dumb too at one point until I went and seen, until I went and heard. You know what I'm saying? Like You hear a man that should get five years for selling drugs, turn that into 10, 15 just because of the gang enhancement, and they saying that this was an enterprise, or they put you and say this is a criminal enterprise and hit them with the RICO, and them boys then they get life in prison. It's like that. So, yeah, that my intro was long as hell just then. Hey, I've been on a mini vacation. I miss y'all. I miss talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do this, because I kick this here. But I do got bulletins, so let's get to them. With all that said, all that incongruent said together, we're going to go kick off like this here. Don't get caught up in these social media cases. You hear me? Don't get caught up in these social media cases. I know when you hit your timeline, that's all you seeing right now. But stay locked in, my friends. Stay locked in, family, on your goals, your tasks, your household. Because, you know, we got a lot of conspiracy theorists out here and stuff, and they be like, this is distraction. This is distraction. In a sense, you right. See, you think that the distraction is for you to understand what the government doing. And I done told you before, you will never understand what the government doing. Them people got a whole nother sauce going on, and there's multiple of them. It's deeper than deep. That's why we went and allowed in libraries in the beginning. So we're going to come back to it and let you know. You won't be able to control or know what the government is doing when the government is doing. So who must you stay locked in on and not get distracted? You, your household, your family, and the things that you can control. So therefore, don't be out here, this one of the bulletins, getting mad with your friends and family because of their opinions and takes on these court cases. Everybody entitled to their own opinion. Here's another bulletin point on here. I about don't even have to look at this phone no more, because I told you we ain't going to be long today. We're going to kick it short like this here. Hey, check me out. You don't know these celebrities. You only have heard their music for years. You have only encountered these people through social sites and TV and, you know, radio. You might have ran into this person in public somewhere and took a picture with them. You could have. But you do not know these people. The people that you on social media with, getting into it with, you know them. Your friends, your family, the people who can actually help you out if you ever end up in some trouble or something. You get what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in these social media cases and start, because we already do this with politics, bro. The internet does this, especially the Facebook following people. Facebook, every time I get on Facebook, it's always fake news on there. It's always bull crap on there, period. But you know, if you into these worlds of social media and you an entrepreneur, you got to use social media to promote. So that's why I've been caught up for the last forever about this stuff here, man. I ain't gonna say I hate social media. I'm gonna say I hate the dark side of the social media. Bam! Ooh, I came up with one just then. I hate the dark side of social media. Bam! That's what they need to do. They need to start a documentary on that right there. Don't be out here arguing, fighting, cussing out people, falling out with people that's really for you and really on your side, really got your back, really been down with you because of these social media sites. We wasn't there. We don't know. We only can go off of the proof and the evidence that's presented from any case. I'm not speaking on one case. I'm speaking on all of them. Every last one of them that's going on, that's all in the headlines on social media. The only thing we could do is look at the actual facts and everything, man. There's so many people out here is so emotional that even when they read the truth, hey, I seen a popular YouTuber. He said people don't care about the truth. They only care about listening to the people that they like. Whoo! People don't care about the truth. If they don't like you, they don't like you. If they want to hate you, they gonna hate you. Like, what it is, what it at. What I'm saying, you can be on this mother lover spewing out pure facts 24/7. You can be on this mother lover, but just because it's you, they gonna make sure they don't listen to it. Because if they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. Period, man. And you know, and a lot of people who don't like you, if the whole world started coming and giving you praise right now, they'll be the first one in line. If the whole world start giving you praise right now, they'll be the first one in line. This whole world is monkey see, monkey do. Sheep being led to the slaughter. All those little sayings that you can come up with that you done heard over your life. That's what this is. So understand this here. And I've spoke on this plenty of times before. understanding reality and entertainment. A lot of these people, you know, from your entertainment, from our childhood on up. I was born in the late 80s. So I've seen a lot of these people full careers. I've seen their start and finish, you know, from the late 80s to the early 90s, all the way through to now. So, you know, I've been around the hip hop world. I don't consider myself a part of it. I just make music here and there for fun, for leisure, you know, for release, things of that sort. But I've been around it, and if I paid attention to it. Do I know anybody in the hip hop world? Nope. And you don't either. You know these people work, talents, and arts. That's what you know. So get out your feelings and your emotions. And the problem is a lot of people is going through a lot. And that's why we on Sip This Coffee talking about looking in the mirror, working on yourself, checking yourself, engaging with your inner traumas. Because why? Who listens to Sip This Coffee can tell me what I always say? I tell you what I always say. I always say your adulthood is longer than any period of your life that you will have. You was a baby for a moment. You was an adolescent for a moment. You was a kid, a child. You know the stages to life: preteen, teen, adult. You are adult longer than any stage in your life. So to let your childhood, teenagehood impact your whole adulthood is complete insanity, and it's all on you. Remember, when we do this here, we got these back at us, man. Come on, these normal teachings, man. I'm talking about we can start a class, put a bulletin together. We can start an ebook, really, on these same teachings because it's repetitive. It's the same stuff. There ain't going to be nothing new, and that's the problem with people who want to grow. They think it's this big glamorous change, but it's a lot of dark times sitting back, getting consistent with the same routines over and over and over and over and over. We got to work on inside, man. You can't be worried about the celebrities. You don't know them celebrities, and you won't know them celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that, man. But what we do know is us. We see us every day. We can look and touch, smell, feel everything about us every day. So who we gonna work on? Look at me, trying to finish on time today. Hey, the last couple times I told y'all we weren't gonna be here long. We did 30 minutes. We're not doing that today. Got to talk to myself about it. But yeah, we got to stay focused within our houses and homes, especially the people with kids. Especially the people with kids. Like I said, it's good to get the knowledge behind what's going on around you in your surroundings, in the world and all that good stuff. But don't engulf yourself with it to the point that you're not even focused and you ain't even present in your own home because you caught up in a celebrity lifestyle. This might be the final point right here. Understand this here. When you hear details to things, what's bad in your household might not be bad in my household. So what hurts you might not hurt me. What's said to you and break your heart could be said to me and might not break my heart. Get out y'all feelings on this social media, man. Everybody don't live like you. Everybody not sensitive like you. Everybody not emotional like you. And everybody not going through what you going through. It's some people that done worked on themselves and worked on their traumas and everything that they can laugh at some stuff. I can speak on these names. The other day, I went on the Breakfast Club and we was reading the little comments. Like I tell y'all, I don't go straight to the comments. The comments is a life of its own on social media, and everybody know that. So when I see a video, I'm gonna watch the video. I'm gonna give myself a full little intake on it, get my opinion, form my opinions and everything. Then I go to the comments, get my laugh, get my, man, what the heck is this person talking about? Hey, here we go, the conglomerate of crazy folks. Yeah, that's me when I hit the comments. You know what I'm saying? Because the other day I hit the comments on the Breakfast Club post, and they was mad at Charlemagne because he was making jokes of the case when Lauren was giving detail. You can't tell nobody how to respond to nothing in life, man. You don't know what, he could be laughing off some of his traumas. He could be, literally entertained by this whole situation, and it's funny to him. Just because you so serious about it, maybe you got a connection to a case like this here in the form of something like this happened to you. That may be so. But everybody hasn't had this happen to them. So for you to walk around the world and to think that the rest of the world got to walk around on eggshells because of what you went through, you're delusional and crazy, man. And I know that you probably don't want to hear it like that from a person like me. You probably done turned this video off because I came at it direct. But that's how we going to approach stuff on Sip This Coffee. And then we going to sip this coffee and tell you, Hakuna Matata. Huh? Yeah. Because truthfully, I'm tired of the sensitive people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about to make me go into a whole nother rap out. Because I'm tired of the sensitive people, bruh. Hey, what goes on in your household don't go in mine. What go on in mine could go on in yours, but it might not go on into the next person. Do you know how many people is on earth? Do you know how many parts of the world it is? Not the country, not just our 50 states that we live in. Do you know how many parts of the world it is? So for you to think that you understand the operations, the ins and outs of everything that's going on in the world, brother, sister, you got something going on upstairs that I don't know if the therapist gonna be able to help with. You just gonna have to go to church on Sunday or whenever your religion days is. Period. Let's live in reality. Let's let the entertainers entertain. You know, if comedians want to make jokes about stuff, they can make jokes. I seen this one person said, considering the fact that Jess Hilarious is a comedian and she ain't making jokes about it, let me know that Charlamagne doing too much. How you gonna tell this man what's too much, bruh? Like, just because you wouldn't laugh in that moment don't mean that I wouldn't laugh in that moment. Let me tell you something about me real quick before we get off this thing real quick. Hey, I might just laugh before when I was younger. I'm too old to be taking off on people now. My bones ain't the same, none of that. I'm gonna tell you the truth, god dog it. But I will still try something. I might elbow you wrong. Whoa, all right, all right. You seen the reflex. All right, here we go. Listen, hey, listen. Back in the days, I was that kid. My mama, my aunties, them can vouch for this. My grandma and them too. I was that kid that if you seen him huffing and puffing and crying, it was about to get dangerous, you know? And then I started getting older. And then I said, you know, I ain't finna be the crybaby that like to fight. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna laugh. So, yeah, a lot of people didn't understand when they was in danger. So you can't tell nobody how to react to nothing. You don't know what their laughter is, what's behind their laughter. You don't know what's behind somebody's tears. So the world just got to focus on them. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Focus on you, and you ain't got to be in nobody else's world. And try to laugh some more. Try to make laughter out of some more serious things in life. Because that's what used to make BET Comic View back in the days. Yeah, Comic View was so good because them comics, them artists was so good. Bernie Mac and them was so good at turning pain into laughter, real time, real raw. What's his name? See, I might even speak on it because I didn't even say his name. He a legend. I'm leaving that alone. The legend though, all of the legend comedians made pure jokes out of real life. And that's how a lot of people was able to overcome their true pain, by laughing. So maybe you should try that tactic, man, and stop being so serious with this entertainment world and this stuff here, because none of that has nothing to do with you waking up every day, handling your business to take care of your family, your kids, your bills, whatever it is you may need to take care of. So that's what we came to say today, man. Stay out the entertainment world so seriously. You can check on that case and not have to get in no argument with nobody. And let me say this here. Last thing, this is the last point, and I'm getting out of here, I promise you. I seen the post that said this. They posted a picture of 3 ladies that's going through some stuff right now in the world in these cases. And they said, ask someone about these 3 ladies right now and you can learn a lot about them. That's a lie. That is a lie. For one, a person could have never been through the scenarios and situations that those ladies are going through. So their mindset could never be to the point where those ladies' mindset is. For one. For two, someone could have been through what those ladies have been through and understand that they didn't even have to do the titty baby stuff the way they doing the titty baby stuff. I ain't talking sexually when I say that. I'm talking titty baby, breast baby. You know, they hold the babies on there and feed them and everything. So you got the baby that whine until they get there. Yeah, titty baby world. That's what we speaking on. Okay? So to say that you can get 3 different scenarios and get someone's mindset from that, No, you can get someone's opinion on a situation that they only know baseline information on, just like you. You only know baseline information. You don't know if someone is a suspect, victim, or nothing until. And even after court cases, you still don't know pure facts. A lot of stuff go on, real world. We done been there. We done been on the other side. We done been in the courtrooms and had to account for things and then understood that it still was a whole nother slew of things that wasn't accounted from. See, when you done been through some things, you know some things. And that's what I see is a lot of people on the internet that ain't been through some things. So they don't know nothing. And they spew it out online, like their knowledge about court cases and all of this good stuff, man. Like there's strategies and there's all kind of stuff that's going on within a lot of this stuff, and a lot of people not catching it because they don't know nothing. They go on the internet for their knowledge. They go to the comments and ask what's going on instead of doing their own due diligence and homework. What we talk about today is getting ourselves together, man, and staying out them entertainers world, man. This been a good episode. This been a good episode with your boy ELOOO on Sip This Coffee. Man, the cup beautiful. My wife pulled this one out of Orlando. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. Huh? That's what we out here with today. No worries. Stop worrying about them people's lifestyle. Worry about your own lifestyle, and we'll get it right. How we say, when we say, and what we do when we do. How I say it. Put a smile on your face so you can put a smile on somebody else's face, and we can make the community a better place. This been your boy ELOOO, and y'all have a good day, man. But how we do it? One finger, two finger. Peace.